Welcome. This is Trillium from Trillium Healing Arts. I'm an emotion code, Reiki, and quantum healing hypnosis practitioner. And today I'm going to be sharing the concept of be Delulu, or fake it until you make it. But before I do that, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, I just wanted to share, I'm very excited. Check out this new piece that I had custom made for me of it's a little Trillium, and I designed it. Okay, so be Delulu. This talks about manifesting your reality with delusion. And now, while this sounds fantastical, even silly, this is what it takes. This is the secret to bringing your visions into form, into reality. So, our bodies don't know the difference between what is imagined and what is real. Just like a dream, when we're in a dream, it feels so real. So, thought leaders such as Joe Dispenza have gone into depth about how our thoughts trigger our emotions. Our emotions, therefore, trigger biological responses in the body and can cause positive things. So, say, what I've been doing is I've just been watching really funny things and cracking myself up, and it's been sending these positive chemicals into my body, which changes my physiological makeup and therefore raises my vibration. So, highly recommend doing the things you love. Take time, have fun, do what you want. But if you're, for instance, projecting into worst case scenarios, then your body is releasing fear chemicals and stress hormones as if the event is actually happening right now. Or if you're ruminating on something that happened to you in the past, you could be sending the same type of chemicals in your body as if this was happening in the present. Your body knows no difference. There was a book called Psychocybernetics, which I listened to on Audible, which spoke of how, and this was by Maxwell Maltz in the 1960s. It was a very, very influential book for a lot of people, especially athletes, how mental rehearsal could improve their performance. Even if they hadn't physically done anything, actually thinking of it in their mind could enhance their results, such as running, playing musical instruments, all kinds of things, envisioning your desired outcome. And so there's two parts to this. This trains your mind somehow to be able to perform the task with your 3D physical body. And also, if you want to go deeper into this, which I don't know if he touches into, but if you're looking at this from a quantum level, we magnetize and attract situations in which we believe is going to happen. It increases the likelihood. So this is where positive self-imagery comes into play. Whatever we believe we deserve, we attract. We also project our self-beliefs and self-concept onto other people. So if you've ever noticed, for instance, there's the most gorgeous person, right? But their self-concept is very low, then they're going to most likely be treated, the same. Or you notice someone that are not very physically attractive, but they have confidence and positive inner self-confidence, and this is what they're projecting, and therefore they get treated differently. Now, this can work in work situations, everyday situations. We're constantly triggering each other's responses. So I forgot where I heard this. It might have been Joe Dispenza, but we're sending out many, many bits of information in our field. And depending on who's interacting with us, they're we're responding to the bits of information that is being projected in our field. So what I noticed in myself, if I'm around someone that has a lot of suppressed anger, because I'm so highly sensitive, this will elicit feelings of like deep range and trigger the anger in my body. Um, when I'm in my own field, I'm feeling pretty good, pretty neutral, but we are constantly receiving and exchanging information, thoughts, feelings, etc. So when we are talking about being Delulu, we're talking about embodying. So say we have something that we want, a lifestyle, a way of living. They say like just to impress, part of this is thinking, what would this, imagine yourself in your ideal self. What would this person dress like? What would they feel like? What would it feel like to have the things you want? How would you walk? How would you move? How would you think? How would you talk? Um, and aligning yourself energetically through your actions, thoughts, and feelings to this desired reality. And so, this is one of the reasons that I decided to go into hypnosis. I'm currently on a psychology route to be a hypnotherapist, but I practice quantum healing hypnosis from Dolores Cannon. And this kind of opened me up, as well as Reiki, downloading the necessary process that I received intuitively to reprogram my brain. So I've been reprogramming beliefs, reprogramming contracts. So breaking these stories that we tell ourselves, that we've internalized. So, say for instance, one of the things that I worked on yesterday, not being chosen. And this reflects back to having a parent, a father that chose, in my mind as a little girl, chose a new family, you know. So this was familiar to me. This was my norm. This was my reality. This is what I subconsciously believed that I deserved, and what I unconsciously set out to engage with people which would reflect this reality. Well, I had to break and reprogram myself. And as I did this, I felt all these memories and energies releasing from my body. Also, having some sort of block or contract that I had about not getting what I want. And this also stemmed from early childhood, being told, like, no, we can't have that, you can't have that, we can't afford that, blah, blah. And I felt all of these energies and memories being lifted and, from my body. And when I first started doing the hypnosis on myself, I felt resistance. I was like, why am I'm lying to myself? I'm lying, this is not true. But as I started to continue and reprogram and basically delete these old programs, um, I felt it felt like I was telling myself the truth with the desired reality that I wanted, the desired self concept, as I was reprogramming my mind to be in the belief or alignment of this reality, which I'm calling in which I believe I deserve. And once I did that, it just felt really natural to me. It didn't feel like a lie anymore. Like, of course I deserve what I want. Of course I'm chosen, because I choose myself. I love myself now. Decisions that you made when you didn't love yourself reflected the choices that you made. And also decisions that you made when you had these core limiting beliefs, reflected in what you accepted. And so when you break these, you can create new realities, new choices, and be more in alignment with what you desire. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every one of you so much. I would love to hear your comments. Where are you coming from, especially people from out of the country? I love it. Thank you for Google Translate. So fun. Anyway, I invite you to like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out my wish list. My birthday is coming up, and so is Christmas. I'm going to be doing a try-on right after this, so stay tuned for that. Sending you so much love and light. Hope you have a blessed and wonderful day.